Guys, when you stay at a hotel, what do you fear the most?
That the help won't come in while I'm naked.
Syphilis.
When they tuck the sheets too tight.
Or ghosts, which is probably what we're gonna say.
Lindsay's correct.
Yep.
The rest of you are stupid, and you should feel stupid.
Fair.
That may sound harsh, but once Ryan explains the Magnolia Hotel in Seguin, Texas, I think you'll understand. Ryan, please, take it away.
So one of the co-founders of Seguin was a man named James Campbell. He was a Texas Ranger. Way back in the 1840s, he built a log cabin, and that eventually went on to become the Magnolia Hotel. He also built a shelter underneath it that remains there to this day. So the shelter was used for several years in order to hide the women and children whenever the Comanches came and raided the village. Now, unfortunately, Campbell only got to live in the house for a couple years before they caught him, killed him, and scalped him.
Should have been hanging out in his basement.
Well, that's where the women and children were. So they say his ghost is known to haunt the shelter. He appears kind of like a shadow man. People have reported that if you go down there, he might tug on your clothes or pull your hair. And there's one more thing that you might experience in the basement. You might hear a meow.
Why would that occur?
What? Go on.
The Magnolia Hotel is haunted by ghost cats.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Awesome.
Oh,
I trained for this.
No!
Awesome.
Supposedly, there have been several cats that have all been killed in the same way in that shelter.
I like cats. Do I pet these? They're ghost cats, though. I gotta punch them, right? I don't know if I have that
gotta
in me.
stay-
I don't
no,
have
yeah.
it in me.
Train.
Practice.
You got this.
Jeremy, I've come to haunt meow.
God, that was vicious.
The second floor of the Magnolia Hotel is also haunted by the ghost of a little child. This particular one is known as Itsy. What you might hear is her singing her favorite song, The Itsy Bitsy Spider. They found her in a closet. They're not really sure exactly how she died. Maybe she got trapped in there. Maybe she got drowned in the bathtub by her mom. We don't know. She's just dead and in a closet.
Well, if you hear a wet thud in the next room, it means I got her.
But that's not the only dead little girl. Her name was Emma, and she's tied to an even darker spirit. The Magnolia is also haunted by her killer, a man named William Faust. He was a pharmacist, or as they used to call him back then, druggists, and he did not like his wife. In fact, so much so that he lived at the Magnolia and she lived in another town altogether. The problem was, he kind of had a thing for her sister, and divorce was really hard back then, and very frowned on. One night, stole a horse from the hotel owner, grabbed an axe, and went and broke into his friend's house.
Wait, what?
Explain.
What he'd done, because he was a little creative and very lazy, was he invited his wife from out of town to come stay with some friends nearby. You know, because it's convenient. You don't want to have like a long commute when you're going to kill your wife.
I don't want to see you, but come visit my friend's house.
I'm not at all suspicious.
All right, so here's the story. He goes over that night, he breaks into the house. Unfortunately, it's dark, they don't have a lot of lights back then, and he doesn't know which bed she's in. So he takes the axe and just starts going to town on one of them. He soon realizes that it's actually his friend's daughter, Emma, and not his wife.
Oopsie. He accidentally murdered her on...
Pun
Accidentally.
intended. Yes.
That's pretty good.
Shut up. As you would imagine, a vicious axe murdering happening in the house tended to wake everyone up. The wife hopped up. He takes one swing at her and then beats feet out.
Really overly complicated and messy way to get rid of your wife.
What's wrong with the classics? The old pillow?
Nice and quiet. You can see right away.
Dad.
If I'm this guy and I'm machinating this whole scenario, I would prepare a giant cannon.
You wheel a cannon into the room.
Wheel a cannon.
So he got away with it for a little while.
Okay.
People kind of started to catch on when he made no effort whatsoever to look for the person that attacked them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get
Gotta
you.
make an effort.
So they did finally catch him, and they threw him in jail, and he got murdered by a murderer.
Sorry your hero went out like that, Ryan.
Well, both their spirits are now known to haunt the Magnolia Hotel, so Why don't we go find him?
Yeah, Jeremy,
Sounds good.
you're gonna punch a little girl
And a cat.
You're gonna meet your hero. It sounds
That's
like.
right. Sounds like a real game of cat and Faust.